right, let's see. It is Tuesday Night Live. All right, I'm just going to give everybody a few minutes to hop on. When you hop on, say hello. Let me know that you can see me and hear me. It is Tuesday night. It is a snowy day for a lot of people. All right. Hi, Mom. Mom's on. Oh my gosh, it's crazy here. It is so snowy. So come on in. I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to hop on and then we'll get started. We're going to make pink Valentines tonight. We're going to do a pink Valentine's wreath. So I pulled out all of these pretty colors because everybody needs to have a little bit of spring, I think, now, because it seems like it's bad weather everywhere. So come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. My name is Amanda. I am with Whimsy Wreath Design Co. And it is Tuesday night, so we are here for Tuesday Night Live. So tonight we're going to make a Valentine's Day grapevine wreath, or at least work on it. I already put the sign on, but I have all the florals, so we're going to go ahead and add those in, and I need to make a bow. But yeah, so come on in. If you see the red live button in the top corner, that means that you are catching me live. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you spending part of your Tuesday evening with me. And if you do not see the live button, then you are watching the replay. So just put replay, hashtag replay in the comments for me so that I can say hello. And thank you for watching the replay as well. So yes, it is Tuesday. We are here. We're going to make something. We had a snow day today. We didn't get that much snow, maybe like 4 or 5 inches, I think, but it just like wreaked havoc on everything. And everything, so I'm in New Hampshire, everything is like really wet from all the snow and rain. So our sump pump alarm keeps going off, but I think we have it fixed. So fingers crossed it does not go off while we are here live. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I just wanted to share the picture, actually not the picture, the actual wreath. So if you saw my post lately, or if you're on my email list, you already have the links, but I'm going to be doing an online wreath workshop on February 20th. It's a Tuesday, and we are going to make, hold on, let me just grab this little guy here for you. Okay. So online wreath workshop, we're going to make this. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. So last week I did the unboxing of the florals, and I really love the florals that I got for this. They're very high quality. They're from David Christopher. I love them. And you are going to have your choice of bow. So I have the buffalo plaid, which everybody loves, up on it now. And then I also have a gold dot bow that you can choose from, which has fun, shiny little dots. And then I don't have it in front of me. I think I left it on the other table. I have a, it's a tan linen with the edge is the buffalo plaid. So it's a little bit more neutral, but still with the black and white. And then, so everything will come. How this works is if you want to go to either my website or Etsy, which the Etsy is linked below, you just purchase your online wreath kit. It is a workshop kit that I will ship to you to your home, and you will get everything that you need to make this. All of the supplies are included, the wreath base, the sign, all of the florals, the greenery, the ribbons, everything. And then of course all the mechanics and stuff. So they will arrive at your home, and I will email you the link. We're going to do it on a Zoom, on a private Zoom workshop. That way there I can interact with you, you can ask me questions, and we can kind of all go along together live. And if you can't make it on that night, on the 20th, not to worry, you can still purchase the kit, still pick out everything if you want which ribbon you want, and you'll be able to access the replay unlimited after the live. And of course, if you do it at a later date and you have questions as you're going along, just email me. I'm happy to, connect with you if you have any questions. Even though you're not on the live, you're still, part of the workshop. So I want to make sure that you love your design. So I'm going to show you how to make this. The other choice you have for bow is if you want it pre-made, or if you want it to come as the ribbon, which I have, I'll grab for you after. So I will send you the pre-cut length that you're going to need, And if you'd like to try the ribbon, I will show you how to do it very easy. It's a handmade bow. You do not need a bow maker. And if you'd like to try it, that's totally fine. I love it. I will show you how to do it during the workshop. But if you're like, meh, not so much, I'd just rather have a pre-made one, I can do that too, and we'll include it in your kit. So this is it. Isn't it so fun? And the thing I wanted to do that I really love about this design is that you can leave this up all year. The colors are very neutral. The sign is neutral. You can definitely take it down and put it up if you have holiday decor. But this is definitely something that you can enjoy year round. And also you will be able to put it inside. If you would rather hang it indoors, you'll be able to hang this indoors as well. So yeah, this is going to be the workshop. And again, it's linked down below in the comments. It's available in my Etsy shop and also on my website. So yeah, so that's going to be our fun workshop that we're going to do. I have a couple more that I am in the process of planning. I definitely want to do something for a little bit of each of the seasons so that, you know, a lot of people who want to attend local classes can't get out, like they're busy during the week or they can't find a time that works. So this is a good option if you want to make a wreath for yourself, but also be part of a class. So yeah, so that is fun. Hello, come on in. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So let me show you what I started so far. It's behind me, hold on here. So this is the wreath base that we're gonna start with. So I took a grapevine base and I just attached this cute little sign. It's a cute little, hi Kathy. You just missed my information about the workshop, but I will give you the rundown later. Hello, come on in. Let me know where you're watching from. We are about to make this wreath. So this is a grapevine wreath. I attached the sign. I did it a little off-centered, so we're going to put the florals and the bows around it. Isn't that so cute? So let me just put it on my little wreath. See my little, I have a little thing here. So I'll show you guys as we're going along. So the ribbon that I picked for this, so I did give you a little quick peek, but we're going to be doing all kinds of fun pink florals, which I love. And then I pulled a bunch of greenery, ficus, of course, that's my favorite. And then these fun little pink. So it's going to be pink with a little bit of the darker pink accents. I'm kind of picky about white roses. I know it sounds weird, but, and I don't have any that I don't have any roses, but the white flowers I have, I didn't love with this color scheme. So we're just going to do the pink and the dark pink. And then we're going to go for a really bold bow. So the bow, I'm going to grab my bow maker. So let me know how the weather is where you are, because it seems like everybody in the whole country is freezing. And getting snow, it's really crazy. So that is something I'm curious to know. And I don't want to hear it, Florida. We're just looking at you meanly. We're freezing up here. It's not so much the cold, it's for me, it's the water and the snow. It's awful. I don't like it. All right, so here's our ribbon. It's very glittery, but bear with me because the lights kind of reflect off it. So it's kind of the pink in the sign, and then the silver kind of goes with the gray in the sign too. So here's our ribbon that we're going to be using, and then here's our sign on our wreath. So I'm just going to keep this right here for a minute, and as I make stuff, I'll show you guys so you can see what's going on. But I thought I would hop on for tonight. I have a bunch of things that I need to get done, like housekeeping stuff and Etsy listings and all that, which is of course all offline, but I wanted to make something tonight, being Tuesday for Tuesday Night Live. And that way there, I was able to show you guys something that would be fun to make. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to do a bow in the middle. Oh, my heat's coming on. Let me know if it's crazy loud. I'll have them turn it off. I think I'm going to do a bow here and then do the streamer ribbons that kind of come out from the sides. So let's see. This is a 4-inch ribbon. So I don't usually use a 4-inch ribbon in my bows or in my wreaths. I do usually use them on trees, but I love this, and I love the 4-inch ribbon. It's so fun. It's a little harder to work with at first, especially this one because it is so glittery, but we will see what we can do with the color. All right, so I'm just gonna be using my bow maker like I normally do with my loops. This ribbon is so fun, I love it. So yeah, very rainy here. I mean, very snowy here. I didn't even realize it was supposed to be a lot of snow, and they called off school last night. So they were only saying like 3 to 6 inches, but it snowed like all day, which is weird to only have that much snow. Okay. Here's our bow so far. Isn't that cute? I think the 4-inch ribbon makes the fun bows. Like, those are the really fun bows. Hello, Miss Nancy. How are you doing? How is the weather? Do we want to know? Because you're in Florida, so I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to just grab my zip tie and my pipe cleaner to attach this bow. And I also have this gray ribbon that I pulled out too because I think that it looks really good with this. So this is a gray and white stripe ribbon, and then to kind of play on the stripes and the gray and the heart. And because I'm using a 4-inch ribbon, I'm not going to use so many ribbons. Like usually I do 3 or 4 in a bow, but this is going to be just like the statement middle section. I think I'm going to cut this so it's a little long. Hi Maureen, how are you? How is it? Is it snowing there? I don't know if you guys got snow, but I think everywhere in the whole country got snow. So yeah, it's a little crazy. So here is the bow. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna put a couple of big loops. This is gonna be a different kind of bow than I normally make. And I'm using my little Bowdabra because I love it. Yeah, so, okay. So we have all of the holidays coming up, it feels like, because Easter's so early. So I'm going to be kind of revamping some of my Etsy listings and then getting everything like in order. See, isn't this fun? I'm just going to put it in the bow maker and then finish the bow. You got some snow, then rain, blah. Yeah, I hear that. The snow and then the rain, I feel, is the worst because the snow just makes the rain gross. Like, it's gross. But we had all snow. And it snowed all day. It's fun and pretty for like an hour, and then I'm good. Then I'm done. But it's good for skiing. I think it's good for skiing. Hopefully they didn't get rain because that obviously is not good for skiing. All right, so I'm gonna do just a couple of big loops on this, and then I'm gonna take it out and show you guys. Yeah, so it has been definitely a very busy day with all of the snow because everything to do in the house, you know, you're trying to do everything and everyone's home and all that. So it was a little crazy. And then the sump pump alarm was going off. All right, let me grab my pipe cleaner. So I have to do, I'm going to be making a couple of new spring wreaths too. And I'm kind of thinking, as I'm redoing my storage unit, I'm gonna do a sale from there for Christmas in July, because that way there you guys can see everything without me having to bring it all to my house. And I have it like all up on the walls. It's really nice actually. So this tie does not want to work. There we go. So I was thinking that I'm gonna get ready for that, like to get storage all situated. And I got a new shelf, which I love. It's in my Etsy store. I mean, it's in my Etsy store. It's in my Amazon shop. It folds flat, but standing up. It's super lightweight. So it's like this, and it has the shelves, and then you can collapse it. It's like this. It's awesome. I love it. If you do craft fairs, it would definitely be worth looking into because it's easy to move around. Because I have those grid walls, and those things were very nice, but so heavy. They were super, super heavy. Okay, here's our big bow that's going on our Cute, right? Just a little bit of fun, like the gray on top just to kind of break up the pink, and then, yeah, cute. So let's see, where do we want to put it over here? Let me pull our thing in. So here's our, isn't this cute? I'm gonna put it towards the middle, and then that way there we can kind of drape some of the ribbons around. Hopefully this doesn't give me a hard time. There we go. I know, isn't this ribbon pretty? I got this, I think last year at Michael's, after, or might have been Hobby Lobby. I think it was Michael's though. After Christmas, when they do the big sale, which I don't think they're doing yet because everything is still only 60% off the last time I checked. So that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, they have really good ribbons. They had a ton. I actually have, I'm gonna make a reel. I did a reel for it. Michael's right now has a bunch of black flowers and they are perfect for Halloween. So that is something to think of, is if you're shopping for ribbon or craft supplies for any craft, if you look at the stuff on sale for the off season, definitely think about what you can use it for other than the holiday that it's out for, because the black is perfect for Halloween. They're really cute too. Okay, let me fix this crazy bow. Hello, I see my friends from Cubicle Solutions. How are you guys doing? We had a fun chamber event last week. We did bingo, music bingo. If you have not played music bingo, it was so fun. They play all of these different songs and then you get a bingo card, and if they play your song, you get to you know, get the space. And then we did 2 regular kind of bingos, straight or diagonal, and then one where you covered them all. It was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was a fundraiser. It was really cute. Okay, here's our so far. Cute, right? We're getting there. All right, I'm gonna do some greenery now because I like to do that before I put the ribbon on top so I know where the ribbon's gonna go. Thank you. I know, bingo was so fun. So I'm in the Southern New Hampshire Chamber of Commerce. It's amazing. Any kind of local business, like, you should check your, first of all, check out mine if you're local to me, but your Chamber of Commerce is going to be such an amazing resource, and mine is fantastic. And they have a special membership for home-based businesses like mine. So I get to meet like tons of new people and do all kinds of fun things and network. Is awesome. But yeah, the bingo was really fun. I have not done that before. And we're doing it again at the end of the month of March, I want to say. So yeah, that's for the scholarship program, which is exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to curl these up for right now. So here is here's my bow. Cute, right? Okay. I need to get like a wider camera thing here so you guys can see. Hold on, I have to turn on my handy dandy. If you don't have one of these, you need to get one. It gets up all the glitter. Not that it's not going to go everywhere anyway, but at least it's not like I'm constantly getting it all over the place. Hello, Sam. How's it going? Thanks for hopping on. We are making Valentine's Day. Okay, let's do some greenery and then we're going to do some flowers. I have a couple of really fun flowers over here. And I love this greenery. I know it's like more wintry than not, but being in February, I think it looks nice to use the different greeneries for Valentine's Day. And like, personally, I don't decorate for Valentine's Day. I'm just not a huge fan. But you can also use it for like those winter decorations, even though it's not Christmas anymore. So I'm just going to clip these down. But see how it has like all of the different textures? Like it has a glue string already. Okay. So yeah, so we had our little bingo. That was fun. And then I'm making a couple custom orders. I will definitely show you guys sneak peeks because I have 2 this week and they're very different and I cannot wait to see them all come together. So I do have custom orders that are available. And one is a floral fall wreath in a really pretty unique color scheme. I think it's going to be so fun. And the other one is a black and gold. I'm not going to say anything else because it's a gift. So just in case, I don't want anybody to get an idea that it might be for them. But yeah, so custom orders are good. Hold on here. I don't like these pine cones. So I love pine cones. You guys know, love my pine cones. I do not like these. I'll show you as soon as I can get it off of here. These, like, not in this anyway. There's like little plastic ones. I don't love these on some of my stuff, so I'm just going to clip it off and put it aside. But we want to use all of the leaf, so we're going to add some more in here. So yeah, so gross snowy weather. January, here we are. It's already mid-January. Isn't it crazy? I think it might be. All right. So what does everybody have going on? Do you have anything going on? I'm just kind of regrouping post-holiday and getting ready for spring. I ended up like redoing all of my florals, so I have them all in order by color now, like my ribbon. So we're having a whole vibe over here. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple more. So I'm just basically like putting them in the bow. My glue gun is like smoking over here. Hopefully it's fine. So I can add some more ribbon. And, oh, I updated my website. If you guys haven't seen it, it's whimsywreathdesignco.com. And there's all new links and stuff on there. I updated the pictures. I did all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely check it out. And then if you're not on my email list, you can also join when you go to my website. It pops up and there's also a link on the left-hand side. So check that out. It's Whimsy, no E, wreathdesignco.com. Yeah, so I added some stuff on there, and then I also added some of my affiliate links and my favorites of stuff, things I'm not affiliated with, but that I love. So I'm not going to recommend something that I don't love or use myself. Hello, come on in. We are crafting on this Tuesday evening. I'm making a wreath. See, guys? Let me see if I can move my Bodabra and scoot this over so you can see a little more. It is shimmery. Hello, welcome. All right, here we have this. So I'm basically just filling in with all of my little greens. That's kind of what I'm doing at the moment and making it get its shape. I really like these. These are fun. These little greens that are like wintry. So do you decorate for Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comments. Here's our wreath. Let me know if you do or do not. Auntie Debbie, hello. Are you in Florida? Let me know if you're in Florida. Auntie Debbie. Okay. We have greenery. Now what we're going to do, I just want to make sure that it is kind of even. And I am working on a little space so I can stand up and do this too, because when I do the big wreaths, they're so fun, but they're so big. Okay, I love it. Okay, so let's do this. Let's add, I'm just gonna clip this so I can toss the end. Okay, see, this is how it comes. Isn't that fun? And I like this one because it's different shades of green. It definitely adds a little more texture to the wreath, which is right here. We're gonna set that guy aside. All right, let's do a little bit of these. And then I know they have like berries, but we're gonna cut the berries off. But this was, this is Michael's. So this is something that I just picked up locally. And again, it's considered like a Christmas or winter bush, I guess they could say. Oh, and these came along for the ride. These are a little bit too sparkly for me for this. Yeah, this is considered Christmas. I don't know why. Hey, Donna. Oh, Kathy's on. What are you ladies doing? What's going on? How's it going down there in the land where it's warm? It's not warm here. But my sump pump alarm has not gone off. So we're going to take that as a win. You should have seen me. We have it so it doesn't affect anything. Like, it's okay if it comes up. But it scares the bejesus out of me every single time. Because it sounds like a smoke alarm. And my dog is terrified. She was traumatized by a smoke alarm when she was little by my husband. And now she freaks out every time she hears any kind of alarm. So, yeah. I'm trying to run to the sump pump to get the thing to stop beeping. It's quite a scene. You should see it. All right, I'm just gonna clip some of these. See, these are similar but different. Like they're a different shape, a little bit skinnier than before. So I'm just gonna add these in. Okay. I just am really over this. I'm really over this snow. We can just be done with that. Okay. Oh, that's cute. The only thing with these is if you clip them, sometimes they get really short on the ends. Whoops. So I just can't use them like they're not very long. Like I can't put them to be the bigger. I'm so done with winter. Kathy Simeone, I'm with you. I know we were talking about the weather and it has been not fun. I don't like this where it's like raining and then it's all snow and then it rains. It's gross. I don't like it. I'm going to put this big mamma jamma right here and then I'm going to show you guys. Okay. Hello. How are you doing? Let me know what you guys are up to this week. If you have any plans or anything fun going on. Thank you for joining me. We are making a fun, hold on, let me back up. Do you see where we're going with this? Isn't this cute? Okay. I was debating what to make and I was like, I could do a deco mesh wreath. My glue gun is smoking, literally smoking hot. I was thinking about doing a deco mesh wreath, but then I have all of these pretty pink florals, so I thought I'd use some of these. So that's kind of what I'm thinking with the design here. And then I'm just going to add a few here and there. I know, it's driving in it is gross. It's even worse. No school today here, which was good. They came and did all the plowing and stuff at my house, but my husband went out and said that the main roads are still pretty ick. So, for whatever that's worth. You're going shelling on Santa Island. Oh, sweet. Are you guys going to do that tomorrow? If you find any fun things, pick them up. At least I didn't work today. Kathy, that's true. Because it was so miserable, it's good that you weren't out in it. I feel like that weather would have been not fun to be out in today. Yeah, shelling on Santa Island's fun. I'm curious to see what you find. I don't think they have sea glass there though, do they? Let me know. I don't think they do. Hold on, I got some glue here. Okay, see, filling in the green. Cute, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna add a few on this side and then we'll be done with that. I know, it was just yucky. But I want to say it's going to be like a little warmer tomorrow. And by a little warmer, I mean like 27 degrees instead of whatever it was today. I don't even know. Freezing with snowing and windy. Okay. I'm just trying to make the shape. So see how I kind of do the greens? Now we're getting our little shape there. And I know it doesn't look like the exact same shade of pink, but have faith. Have faith. Trust the process. Don't know about glass, but tons of shells. Oh, that's cool. If you see, I'd love for you to find some starfish. That would be so fun. That would be really fun. All right, let's move on now to add a little ficus. Just gonna do a little bit for now, which is my favorite. This is the Michael's ficus. I love it. Yeah, try. Try, please. Thank you. I think that's going to be fun to go get shells. I want to be somewhere where there's shells, not where there's snow. Just think, we get to go out in the snow and you guys get to go look at shells. That's not very fun. All right, now let me just add one more little piece of this ficus here and then we're going to add some pink. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's fun. I like that you're able to, you guys are going to go find shells. Are you going to do that thing with the airboat? I think you did it last time. So they're in Florida. And they have all of the airboat, which I haven't done yet, but I want to. Okay. Here's the leaves. See the leaves? So now we have some leaves in there. Okay, let's do some flowers. I can have more leaves later. So let's start with these big pink flowers. I have this really pretty pink rose. Isn't that cute? And like I said, I'm picky about like roses and white flowers. I really like this one. And then I have these like darker pink that are smaller. I think these are poppies. Yes. And then I have these. I have no idea what these are, but they're cute. Let's see. It doesn't say. Oh wait, purple, magenta. I don't know how to say it. I don't think that looks purple at all, but that's just me. All right, so I'm going to add my big flowers first. And they have the leaves, but I'm going to take them off and set them aside. And then I'm going to like see if I can get them to go the right way. So what else is everybody doing? It's like the after Christmas is so quiet for everybody. Now we're just like winter hibernating. All right, let's see here. The tricky part about this is getting the flower to go where I want it to go with everything else in there. Oh, that's cute. Okay, hold on here. I'm just gonna glue it in. I have to make sure it's gonna go where I think it should go before I do the glue. Oh, my glue gun battery just died. That's all right. It's hot enough, it'll last. Okay, so let me flip it around here. See? So the different color of pink here, it matches both the ribbon and the sign. Hold on, let me get another battery. Okay. So now I'm just gonna do a couple of big flowers. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of the big flowers and then some little flowers. Oh, that's cute. I like these. These are really cute. It doesn't say what they are. What do you think? Oh, and I like when they have the different sizes. So there's some that are like all the way open that are supposed to be like in full bloom. And then there's some that are a little bit smaller. And then they have the buds, which is really cute. And these are just my regular Michael's flowers. I also like Hobby Lobby's flowers. They have really cute flowers. The thing with their flowers is they never go on sale. The regular ones, I swear. They do have some that go on sale, but then some that don't. And whatever it is that I need, it's never on sale. But that's okay. That's part of the thing, right? So now I'm just going to do this one a little bit shorter with my handy dandy glue gun. Okay, so, oh, cute. All right, let me show you guys this one. Hang on, I have glue on it. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. Hanging out with me while I'm crafting. I really like the gray ribbon. I think that looks really cute with the flowers. So let's do a couple more of these. Okay. So Auntie Debbie Long, are you gonna get conch fritters? Because those are my favorite. When I go to Florida, I love them. Ask Kathy. A couple of places that we went didn't have them anymore, and I love them. I don't know why. They're so good, though. Okay. Did anybody else's kiddos not have school today? I know, like, around me did. Everybody, I think, canceled. I think down south they got snow and had to cancel school, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here's my pink flowers now. See, we're just going around the greenery. This one I will leave a little longer. Oh, hey, Laura. How are you? I didn't even see you. Come on, you snuck in. Oh, all of Connecticut canceled? I know. You guys, I think, got as much snow as we did. We got like, they said 3 to 6, but I think it was more than that. Hello, my friend from Lex Boutique. Thank you guys for hopping on. We are making a very fun Valentine's Day. So no school in Connecticut for today. That's interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, you guys got lots of ice? Yeah, ice is bad. Ice is not good. Snow is better than ice for sure. But the ice is like, it's harder to deal with and it melts and makes a mess. But yeah, ice is really bad. That sucks. That sucks. But yeah, our snow was kind of like a late fluffy snow. It was wet, but not like ice, if that makes sense. I was very surprised when school got canceled because I mean, I didn't know it was going to be as much of a storm as it was. But then given how it's wreaking havoc everywhere. Oh, lots of ice in Connecticut too. Oh my goodness. That's the scary part, because then when you're driving, it's all over like the ice, you know, you can't stop, which is the problem, which is terrifying. I do not like driving the snow. Anyone who knows me in real life knows, like, if there's like one snowflake coming down, I'm turning into a hibernating bear. I'm not driving it. It's awful if I don't have to. I just get too nervous. Here's our flowers. It makes me really nervous because then other people just drive around like, you know, it's another day and there's no, you know, hazards, and it freaks me out when people go like flying by. I can't handle it. It stresses me out. Thank goodness I don't have to go anywhere when it's snowing. Unless I was in like a plow truck, I don't think I would, you know, want to be in the snow and ice. Yeah, they were sanding last night here too before it snowed. I think they were pre-treating the roads and stuff. That was right after school canceled, so I think that's when they knew it was gonna be bad. Here, aren't these so pretty? I really like these. They definitely look a little more yellow because of one of my lights, but they're like a really pretty light pink, dark pink. The color, yeah, oh, the older you get, the more, I know. It really stresses me out. And like I said, it's not even just me. Like, I drive like 2 miles an hour in the snow, but I don't like it freaks me out when people go flying by. It scares me. It scares me. Okay. But yeah, we have the sump pump issue, which is fun. If you have a sump pump, you know. Although my Floridian friends, although you guys are transplants, don't have sump pumps because you don't have basements, which I think is so funny. Where do you put all your stuff? That's what I want to know. If you don't have a basement, where do you put all your stuff? Please tell me, because I'm curious. I know, it is stressful. All right, let's put this on here. So don't forget, link below to join my workshop. It's going to be virtual online. And if you can't make it on the 20th, it's going to be February 20th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If you can't make that date, don't worry. You will get access to the private Zoom where you can rewatch it at any time and ask questions and stuff. So not to worry if you can't make it that day, but would like to make that design. And you can either buy your space on my website or on Etsy, which is below. That's my little plug. When I updated my website, I decided to put it on there, and then I thought I'd put it on Etsy too. And it's small, so this one is limited to 12, so I don't have many spaces. And it's $75 with free shipping for your workshop kit. I've done workshops like smaller, bigger, different projects and stuff, so I think this one will be really fun. It's going to be a fun design to make. And I promise you can do it, so don't panic. No need to panic. I will show you how. Hold on, I just have to put this one flower in here, and then I'll turn this around again. Okay, let me back up. Okay, see how we're like filling it in? Okay, so are these peonies? They do look like peonies. I'm gonna say yes. What do you guys think? Kathy Simeone says yes. Okay, that's what I'm thinking too. I just love the color. I think the color's cute. And the way that they're very full, I really like that when I'm making my wreaths, so it looks like they're nice and, you know, it's nice and full. Oh, this is cute. Okay, let me turn it around. Hold on, I'll hold it back so you guys can see it too. See, isn't this turning out so cute? Woo! That was a really weird angle too. Sorry about that. Okay. That's what I get for trying to turn around. So I think, let me just see if we want to add one down here. No, I think I'm going to leave it actually. All right, let's add the, hold on, I just have to get the grapevine back on the stand. They do look a lot like peonies. Oh, garage and sheds. Okay. Storage. Oh, that's where they store their stuff. Storage. That's true. Yeah, but then what? I don't know. I have too much stuff for that. I would be lost without my basement. I'm going to add this little guy. He's the little bud. I just want to figure out where to put him. I think I'm going to put him up here. And I only have one. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. I know storage is like a big thing in the South where they don't have basements, right? Like super expensive. Which makes sense because if you really, everybody's going to need a storage. That's how I feel. Okay, let me just clip this one. Actually, I'm not going to clip that one. I'm just going to move it over here and get my little pink flowers. Okay. What do you guys think so far? We're going to add some dark pink now, and then I want to do some more ribbon. I know the storage places probably do pretty well down there, right? Because everybody needs storage. Beautiful, thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there with this little guy. So I'm going to cut these. These are poppies. We're going to cut them a little bit longer for right now, and then I'm going to save their leaves because their leaves are fun. See their leaves? That's a weird one. Hold on. This one. Is that fun? So when I'm not using them, I just save these, and then when I'm doing different, you know, different little designs and stuff, I can add these in. They also make like really fun filler for workshops because people like to go through and like pick out their accent greens and stuff, like the greenery. So I like to have like I usually have like a little bin, and then everybody can kind of pick through for my in-person workshops. Hi, Sherry. Come on in. Say hello. Let me know what you are doing. We are making a Valentine's Day wreath, a little XOXO wreath. This is very cute. Hold on. This one has a sticker. I don't love that. All right. So I'm just going to add these little puppies. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Kathy. This is pretty. It's coming together. It's coming together. All right, I'm going to add this one here. I'm just happy my sump pump isn't going off. You have no idea. It scared the bejesus out of me. Hey, Jackie, what's going on? It is freezing. And we are making Valentine's Day spring pink over here. I'm going to add this one in on the top. Okay, so see how these just kind of fill in? Look. Isn't that cute? They kind of pull the pink from the sign out, which I really like. And I'm just going to add a couple more up here. Hold on. I really like these. These are really cute. So, Kathy, I think you're right. Kathy Simeone, I think that they are peonies, which I thought forever you said peonies, but then I learned how to say it correctly. It's too cold. The water's frozen. The pump should be fine. Should what? I can't say the far. Oh yeah, the sump pump, I think it's because the backyard is like so wet as it is. It's causing our sump pump is just like freaking out. Oh, what's going on the other side of the wreath? Look. Nothing exciting. But I put the heart on the side so that I could do the flowers around it to kind of make like a semicircle or a C for Kathy, as she thinks the C is. And then when I get done, I'll just make sure that hold on, let me flip sides here. I want to make sure that I cover this. This is the little pipe cleaner that is holding the sign on. So I'll just make sure that's covered with a leaf or something so you can't see the mechanics. And then that way there, it looks like the design is like going around the sign, because sometimes you can do it where it's more of like the sign is over here and like what's happening is over here. But this one I thought I'd make like a little bit more kind of all come together. I know I can't handle this weather. Have you seen the little meme on TikTok where the lady's talking about how she will die because it's cold? It's funny. I just don't like it. No thanks. It's fun for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna add this little guy over here. These have like little tiny stems. These are really cute. Aren't they cute? So it's giving like the little yellow, the little pop. Okay, thank you. I was hoping you meant what was going on the other side of the wreath, by the way. I'm like, ooh, of my basement, that's where we're having the sump up. You don't want to see that, trust me. It's a mess. All right. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna add some of these now, these fun things. These are cute. The only thing about these, and these actually I remember now, they came in one of the boxes that I opened for you guys, the Michael's grab bag boxes. Something happened to this one. These leaves are like so wonky. I definitely will not be saving them. They're made out of like styrofoam. This one has glue on it because it was under my glue gun. But see how they're like not leaves? They're like styrofoam, and I don't love them. So we're just gonna use the part we like. Yeah. See. I mean, I guess it's cute. It would be cute, that one, but I don't like the bigger ones like this. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, I'm gonna add in this one. So basically, I'm just gonna go around and kind of fill in with these darker flowers, and then I'll flip it around for you guys. Okay. Cute. These are really fun. What are these called? Oh, wait, I told you. I just don't know how to say it. It's Protea. How do you say that? Protea? Protea? Does that sound right? I have never heard that word in my life, just in case you were wondering. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to add a couple more, but look how pretty. See the 3 colors? Now they're all together. And then I have the sign and the ribbon. So now I'm just going to fill in with a couple of these things, because I'm not sure what to say. I don't know how to say it. Look at the ends. They're like curly, which is fun. Oh, thank you, Laura. I know, I think they're pretty, right? I like the texture. It's something different. Like, I don't have anything else like this particular flower. So the texture's kind of fun. All right, I'm going to add this one in. So this past week, actually, it just ended, was Dallas Market, which I went to last year. If you guys remember the pictures, it was insane. I definitely want to go back. And I've been seeing everybody's posting all of the different themes and like new things and what's going to be popular for Christmas. So Dallas Market is like a wholesale, it's basically like a giant trade show that everybody can go to who's in the wholesale, like this is the gift and flower market, or gift, I forget what they call it now, but it's basically anyone who has like florals or gifts, like a gift shop or a little boutique or anything, or clothes. Okay, here we go. See how it's kind of coming together. So I went last year and they have all like huge, beautiful retail, wholesalers, I mean, for florals. It's amazing. And then Christmas trees everywhere. I can't wait to go back. But one of the things that I was seeing that everybody is saying is that the theme this year, like the big thing, is going to be disco balls. Like apparently disco balls are everywhere, which I think is fun. I like them. I think they're cute. And then also like mushrooms, like mushroom theme stuff, which we kind of saw with the woodlands. You know what I mean? But yeah, mushrooms and disco balls. So how do you feel about disco balls for Christmas? I think they can be really fun. But that's definitely something like you're going to love it or you're not going to love it. There's going to be no in the middle, I think. Yeah. And then a lot of like the traditional colors. I saw people doing traditional colors. The greens and reds and stuff. Okay, here we go with our little, there's our little thing. So yeah, that was fun getting to see everybody who's at market sharing all of the pics. And then this week is the same kind of situation, but it's a different show in Atlanta, which is supposed to be awesome too. I would love to go to that. And it's only open to businesses, like it's not open to the public. And then they have whole sections of cash and carry where you can buy some stuff while you're there. Like they had all these earrings. Oh my gosh, you guys saw my crazy holiday earrings. They had everything you could ever imagine for earrings in this market, let me tell you. All the fun, different like seed bead ones. It was really cute. Okay, so I'm adding in some of this fun little pink stuff that sticks out. Do you guys see that? I have to grab another glue gun. Hang on one second. Don't go anywhere. I'm right here. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, got it. Yeah, so maybe next year, maybe Dallas Market next year, or Atlanta Mart. It just is like 20 stories of all different shopping. It's crazy. I should share some of my pictures from last year because it's so overwhelming and like there's so many things to see and they change it up. So like, whew, every year is new. But a lot of the big wreath people that I follow all go, which is awesome. All of my inspiration. All right, I'm just cutting off these little fun, these things. See how these have like, they're kind of all different shapes. I like that. They definitely add, like you guys know I like picks and stuff. They add that like fun, kind of whimsical element, but they're still in the pink that I'm using in the wreath. Okay, let's get this baby in. And this is all just one stem. So I got all of that from one stem. There's a couple on here that don't seem to want to leave. And this one already has glue on it. Okay. But like, see how they're all different? Like the sizes of the different flowers. They're all very different, which I like. All right, let's put this one in the back. Sorry, you have to look at the back of the sign for 1 second. All right, I'm gonna put this guy here. Okay, see how it's coming together? See how it adds this, that's my glue gun smoking. See how it adds that like little bit of kind of dimension to the wreath. Okay, one more on here. And then I'll show you guys what I mean with these like styrofoam. I don't know what these are. They're like felt or styrofoam or something. I do not like them. They're not my favorite. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we'll put one there. See? Do you see? What do you think? What do you guys think of this? I wish you could see, like, they're literally like, it's almost like a styrofoam felt. I'm going to put it over here. We're going to think about it. Okay. Now to finish up, let's just add in some of this. Now, what I like about these kind of flowers is when, like these came from Michael's, when you pick something like this to do anything with, like even if you just want to spruce up something that you already have at home, if you get like a really full little bush that has flowers on the ends, you get all of the extra like greenery with it too. So yes, there's some color, but then there's also a lot that doesn't have color. Hello, Miss Patty. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. I'm finishing up this Valentine's Day thing, and then it's kind of like silvery green on the top and then darker on the bottom. Good night, Laura. Thank you for joining me. Definitely hop on tomorrow so you can see the finished design here. Thank you for hanging out. Stay warm. Stay out of the ice. I always see them, but late. You made it. That's awesome. Well, I was late tonight because our sump pump alarm keeps going off because of all the water. So I decided to wait an extra half an hour just to make sure that it was not going to be, you know, flooding during the live, because the alarm is loud and scary and I didn't want to have to leave. Georgia, what's going on? Come on in. We are making this fun Valentine's Day. I'll show you in just one second. Wreath. It's really cute. I think it's coming along nicely. This one is a little wild. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys are here. So yeah, the sump pump situation caused a delay tonight. Here's where we're at. We're making a Valentine's Day wreath. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put some ribbon streamers in it when I'm done. Right now I'm just kind of filling in with the last, we had all kinds of flowers. Georgia would know what kind of flower this is. Oh no, I put them all in. Hold on. This one, do you know what this is? What's that? You can see all the glue streaks. If you happen to know what it is. We were talking about it. Thank you. This one is fun. It's Valentine's Day, but then like also has a springy vibe. That way there, it's not like the super, you know, red, dark red and gold when you think of like Valentine's Day stuff. This one's fun. I like this one. All right, so I'm just kind of filling in with like some of these last little greens that I have. And I did the fun 4-inch ribbon, which is so sparkly. So if you see me in person in the next couple days and I'm glittery, it's from this. Because for some reason, even like showering and washing my hair does not take off the glitter sometimes. I show up and people must think I'm like super fabulous because I'm always sparkling. It's not, that's just a part of like life. Life as a maker, making things with glitter, right? I don't know how people do it with the tumblers because they have so much glitter. It's so beautiful, but that has to be so much glitter. All right, I'm going to add a couple more in here, and then I think we're going to be done with this baby for tonight. I might add some ribbon streamers tomorrow, and then I'll take some pictures. And kind of looks like, oh, that's it. That's it, Georgia. That's the flower. Super fabulous or a stripper. Yes, exactly. Yeah, people think I'm super fabulous because I'm wearing glitter. Oh, thank you so much, Georgia. So Georgia is an amazing landscaping designer. Oh my goodness. Amazing. You should go like her page, The Floral Hound, LLC. Go right now. Come back to me. Yeah, we were talking about the kind of flowers. That's so funny that I just wasn't sure if that's what it was or not, and I don't know how to say it. So, yes, I met Georgia through the chamber. See, we were talking about all kinds of fun things, and our little, you know, greater Southern, whatever we are, Southern New Hampshire. I love it. I'm going to add this guy up here. Okay. See? Fun, right? I really like this. When I was kind of looking at the sign, I'm thinking like, all right, how are we going to go with this one? Because we definitely could have added in other colors. But I thought keeping it the pink and gray would be really like nice and, you know, nice and summery, nice and springy, but still Valentine's Day. Because I'm not doing that. I don't decorate for Valentine's Day, personally. But then St. Patty's is coming. That's fun with all the gold and green. And I have a really awesome rainbow ribbon that I got last year that I made some St. Patty's Day bows with, and it is so fun because it looks like the leprechaun's rainbow. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then I also made for the store I'm in Florida for my Floridian friends. I am in a store in Winter Park, Florida. I made a boot that is a leprechaun boot. It was really cute. I gotta get pictures. Mom, if you're on any pictures of the leprechaun boot, I didn't get any. So yeah, I'm in there. I'm so excited. I'm going to share the pictures again. I decorated a tree for them with all kinds of little things that I made, but then also they were going to put some from the store. So it's going to be a year-round tree that you can shop from. And it's a group of like really well curated, amazing, talented makers. And then also the owner, Kristen, she's fantastic. She refinishes furniture. So it's like one of those stores that you can go in and get something for everybody when you need to. Like they'll have everything for every holiday, which is so fun. Okay, here we are. What do we think? I like it. I'm just going to add a few more. Yes, please take a picture of it tomorrow, Mom. I didn't take any pictures of anything that we took. It's called Hometown Furniture and Decor Market. So if you want to follow them, definitely do. They're amazing. And they do ship some stuff. Not the furniture, obviously, but the furniture is amazing. So yeah, I'm in that store. So I'm really excited. I get to be in Florida and like decorate the tree there. The kind of weird thing is with Easter early this year, we're going to be going on this kind of like everything like quick. And then there's a little lull with holidays in the summer. Yeah, this is I really like this. I really like the poppies, I will say. All right, I think I'm going to hop off, finish up some ribbon, and then take some pictures and share it with you guys tomorrow. So let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the Valentine's decor, or would you rather not? I do have a few other things in my shop. Michelle, Miss Michelle, my favorite, one of my favorite Canadians. How are you guys doing? So we just made this. So I have a few other available wreaths in my Etsy shop for Valentine's Day. There's only a couple, but I'm going to be adding a few things in the next week or so. And then we also have, you know, St. Patty's and spring is coming. And of course, Easter is really early. I have some bunnies that I'm going to be decorating. I'm looking, but I took them on the other side of the room. So yeah, it's going to be very fun, very exciting workshop coming up. Don't forget, if you'd like to get a spot, the virtual workshop, anybody can do it, very beginner friendly. I promise you can do it. It's going to be okay. That's usually what I tell people. But we're going to have a lot of fun. So you buy your kit, I will ship you everything you need. The only additional items I suggest are a glue gun at your own house and a pair of scissors or clippers. So if you want to change, you know, some of the flowers, you can clip them on your own. But the wreath workshop that I'm going to be doing is the Home Sweet Home Grapevine Wreath. And the link is pinned down below. You can get it in my Etsy shop. It's $75 shipped. And you can make your very own wreath with me on Zoom. And it's going to be a small group. I like to keep the group small, so that way there everybody can kind of see everybody and interact and stuff with questions as we go along. Georgia, thank you. Yeah, super fun. I'm going to be doing some in-person workshops as well, but the online virtual ones, I know a lot of people that don't live nearby would still like to do wreath making and give it a shot, and I think it will be fantastic. And I've done a couple online ones. We did the closed Facebook group, but I think the benefit to the Zoom is that I can see your questions and you guys can put them in the chat while we're working, kind of a thing. So that way there, it's like more at the moment. Whereas I think the Facebook group, sometimes it's harder to like interact like in that moment. So I really want to make sure everybody's very happy and comfortable with their wreath. So I'm excited. We're going to be doing a couple of other fun things like that through the year. So, and as always, custom orders are open. I am accepting them. I have a few already I'm working on. So if you are thinking maybe a custom wreath for Mother's Day, graduation, anything coming up in the spring, definitely let me know. But thank you guys for spending some of your time with me. I really appreciate it, and have a good rest of your night. Bye.